Yo, what's up, y'all? Thanks for rocking with me on another show or another episode or another video of Hold the Applause. And tonight, we are about to get into this breaking news about Tory Lanez. If you're not familiar with who he is, look him up. But Tory Lanez was a major R&B / hip hop artist. He did both. And I'm not going to lie with you. He had some hits. But Tory got himself into a bit of trouble. He landed himself in some trouble when he started dealing with Megan Thee Stallion. Again, if you're not familiar with who she is, look her up. But Megan allegedly said that, well, he was actually found guilty of shooting at her feet. That is what she said. He was found guilty of shooting at her feet. And he is now serving 10 years in prison for shooting at her feet and telling her to dance. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Shooting at her feet and telling her to dance. Now, before we continue and get into this video, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And you can even take it one step further and hit that notification bell so whenever I drop a video like this, you will be notified. And Tory, I must say, you know you done fucked up, right? I'm sorry. You fucked up when, one, you started dealing with Megan. When you started dealing with Megan Thee Stallion, that's where you started going wrong at. And then the actions that you took on the night she allegedly says that you shot at her. Yeah, you shot at her. That was your mistake number 2. That was your mistake number 2, and then mistake number 3 was actually getting caught and found guilty of it. I'm sorry, y'all. That was your mistake number 3, and now you are in the hospital because someone decided to take a shank to Tory Lanez. And he's in stable condition, so he is expected to make it. It's not anything major, but they said that he was actually stabbed with the shank. And without further ado, let's get into the video and let them explain it.
The rapper serving time for shooting Megan Thee Stallion is in stable condition tonight after allegedly being stabbed by another inmate in the prison yard in California. Sources say Tory Lanez was rushed to the hospital. He's expected to be okay. He's serving that 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion as they left an LA party back in July 2020. Priya Sridhar is joining us now. I mean, people know Tory Lanez. What happened here?
Hey, Hallie, that's right. Well, we don't have a lot of information about this just yet, but what we do know from the spokesperson for that California Correctional Institute is that this attack occurred at around 7:20 this morning. They didn't give further information about exactly how Tory Lanez was stabbed or what the potential motivation could be or where he was stabbed, but they did say that staff immediately rendered medical aid. He was transported to a local hospital, and he is suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. However, several other media outlets, including the Los Angeles Times, are reporting that this was another inmate who used a shank to stab him several times. Now, just to jog your memory about what he was exactly doing in jail in the first place, as you mentioned, he is serving a 10-year sentence. He was convicted back in December of 2022 on 3 different felony charges: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. Now, this all stems from an incident back in July of 2020 when Megan Thee Stallion actually testified at the trial that he, after they were departing a party at Kylie Jenner's house, they were walking towards an SUV that they should have been riding back together in when he apparently shot at her feet and told her to dance in the driveway. Now, since then, the rapper has attempted to appeal for another trial. He hasn't been successful in those attempts, but actually earlier this year, Hallie, Megan Thee Stallion said that he was using surrogates to harass her from jail, and a judge actually issued a protective order for her until the year 2030.
Now, that is wild work. They would say that Tory had people on the outside trying to intimidate her. Tory, if that is true and you hear this, you see this video, I want you to know that you done fucked up, right? Yo, and then you got a restraining order put on you in jail while you're in prison. You got a restraining order put on you while you are in prison because you were still dealing and trying to intimidate your victim, a witness. Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, what were you thinking? And now you got yourself stabbed up, you're laying up in the hospital, and if it was other parties involved, we're not going to name them because I don't want to put it out there, but if other parties were involved, you have to ask yourself, were they wrong? You have to ask yourself that. Were they wrong? Because let's be real. If you have some money, you can get somebody touched. I hope y'all know. Matter of fact, y'all didn't hear that from me. Y'all didn't hear that from me. I didn't just say that. But look at Lil Durk in the situation that he's in. Am I lying? Am I lying now? Of course I'm not, because I'm speaking the truth. I'm letting you know that if you have money, you can get anyone touched. Just don't get caught trying to do it, which most of them actually do get caught trying to do it. And I'm not saying that someone had Tory Lanez touched in prison. He could have been running his mouth. There's no telling. He could have got into an altercation with another inmate over something as small as a carton of milk. Yes, they will get at you in prison for anything small. And I'm not saying that I know for a fact that they do, but I might know a little something. But if you end up in prison, if you wind up in prison and you have money, you can also get protection, which is I don't understand how Tory got shanked up. It's wild work. It's crazy, right? Right. Well, we hope Tory makes a quick recovery, gets back into that cell and start fighting for his life. And my brother, don't drop the soap. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.